Israeli attacked in Greece, assailants flee after seeing his cross.
This post received a score of 7,800, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Kubati defended himself but eventually had to shout, "I'm an Arab Christian." A Tunisian citizen helped him prove his identity by showing the cross on his body, after which the attackers apologized and fled.
The attackers apologized and fled. How nice of them.
I remember a similar story a few years ago of a Chilean musician that got beaten up in Poland cause he was confused for an Arab immigrant, when he shouted he was Chilean, presumably cause he heard they were calling him Arab. They apologized and let him go, lol. I can only imagine my reaction, thanks I guess assholes?
As a Greek, I find this disrespectful and distasteful. We suffered so much persecution in the past. We should know what is right and what is wrong.
As a Greek, I consign this commenter's message.
My summer vacation was in Crete and there were so many Israelis in my hotel. Same thing in Rhodes last year. When you think about it, it makes sense, since those islands are the closest European land to Israel. The irony was that most that worked in the hotel restaurant were Palestinians. My wife's fluent in Hebrew and we encountered some funny interactions, but nothing negative.
It's crazy how successful the propaganda has been around this conflict.
This would have happened 10, 20, 30 years ago as well.
Basically, anytime something happens in Gaza, like beat for beat, it's almost desensitizing how closely the same events repeat themselves.
That's weird. I was told these people were not anti-Semitic, just anti-Israeli.
If they cared about the distinction, they wouldn't have cared that he wasn't Jewish. It's just more evidence that the widespread, ubiquitous condemnation of Israel is a more acceptable form of anti-Semitism.
Even if they were beating him for being an Israeli, it would be fucked up. It's even more fucked up that they are beating him for thinking he was a Jew.
As someone who is ethnically Jewish with no ties at all to Israel or Judaism, I just keep getting more nervous. I've been the target of violence for it before and I'm not looking to go through that again.
This headline reads as if he was attacked by vampires.
Totally just about antisionism, nothing to see here folks. Poor dude. They only apologized after finding out he wasn't Jewish. Definitely not anti-Semitism.
They must have been vampires.
I thought vampires were only in Romania?
They also hang out in Waterloo, Ontario.
I saw some at a bus stop in Toronto once.
The victim is still Israeli, so whatever happened to anti-Zionism isn't anti-Semitism. Unless you are telling me that it really is about people being Jewish.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.